Told myself I wasn't gonna do this again. Good afternoon, bad financial decisions. You know, dropping $100 might not be that bad of an idea. Hey man, Mike overheard you talking about your financial problems. Gens. But we keep trying to help you. But you never cooperate us. What is the matter? It's always money. I have a problem managing that. It's like, what do you mean money and your management problems with that? To expand on that, I've been really recklessly spending my money when I really shouldn't be. Guess that's what happens when I've been shunned out of a bucket of money. You know, it can't be that bad.
Oh no, I need to get to the bottom of this because this dipwad is going to go deeper into this financial deficit over a growing addiction.
Let me check your bank account real quick. You know, as a homie of yours, I need to actually check, you know, what my other homies are doing. So I. No. This within the last month. Oh, this is so bad. Hey man, you really need to get your spending habits under control. Cause why did you spend $150 in the last month on just one game? Look, I didn't get a character I wanted to got for free, so I spent money to gamble just to get it because it bothers me because they're gonna go away and I wouldn't know when they're gonna come back. That isn't a good excuse to throw money at a game. For the love of God, I've been able to overhear both of y'all bickering and arguing. You, why are you patient in some areas, but not with this? Look man, let me run you through some background information on gambling in general, because this cannot keep going on. You cannot keep doing this. Engaging in gambling in any form, especially this form, will result in your wallet being emptier than you can open with your money. And this goes beyond this game specifically, because other players spent money on these type of games for similar reasons. The only people benefiting of this are the people that make the games, because they get more money, their wallets get fatter, and the only way you're getting fatter is with that mental weight that you have over you with all the stuff that you do with that reckless money spending habit. Behavior like this led to a marriage falling apart, specifically over this game. Wait, I heard about that before. Let me actually go pull that up. Look man, we don't want you to end up like this. I know you are in a relationship, but for the love of God, stop this behavior. We do not want you to come to this. Interesting. Marriage ruined over credit card money on a joint credit card. You know, I remember this being in an article, but I guess it originated on a Reddit post. You know, this whole gambling thing is even worse now in society, especially with the amount of apps that try to normalize this. You know, platforms like Couch, State, Polymarket, even DraftKings. Hey man, betting is just another form of gambling, especially in the sports realm. People who bet on anything. Oh, especially because Polymarket made it so easy to bet on things that aren't even sports related. Not to forget, companies like the one that made this game, Hoyoverse, and EA, really do have predatory mechanics that essentially incentivize you to essentially become more bankrupt than Toys R Us. Just for a quick dopamine hit. And I know you experience it too, you little. You know, EA tends to get away with it because have you seen the sales of most of their sports games? They're mediocre and yet they sell well. 10 million copies sold. You know, I'm disappointed in society. Then again, there are people that actually realize these predatory mechanics are horrible, especially with the introduction of loot boxes and stuff back like in the ye old day of the 2010s. But you really need to brainwash yourself and play against these power dynamics to essentially stop this, because people are still spending their money. It's hard to make a change when you lack motion to influence. See, man, you know this whole stigma against gambling really stem from religious implications that concern behavior like this. Because some religions do view gambling as a sin. But another reason why gambling is bad is due to taxation reasons. You don't know how much money you can make or lose in a gambling session, but the people that make big money gambling, they can essentially duck taxation, which is something that the government really does not like. If I put myself in there, I can go to a casino, get like $1 million if I played right, and maybe walk away without getting taxed. But that would have been before regulations like stuff like this were put in place. Now I could probably get that money taxed out. And do I really want to have my money taxed, especially in this day and age? You know, gambling can lead to mental stress/illnesses while also dealing with financial stress. So you're suffering because, let's be honest, gambling is always luck-based. You're not going to win every single time. You're right. I mean, I have described that my mental health hasn't really been the best. I've also really been thinking about darker things to spend money, especially after I spent those $100 last month. See, this is what me and Mike have been trying to hint at. Please do not continue this behavior. We do not want you to suffer from your habits. Please stop. Look, I'll control my spending habits. I really don't want to go in the red anyway. I've been doing a pretty good job, according to other people, of managing my money outside of this aspect. See, it wasn't so bad. I wanted to play Resident Evil Village anyways. It's just said that people see quick outlets to make money, and the fact prediction platforms have gotten so big makes it hard to call big companies that own these platforms out, since all they see is dollar signs. They really never look deeper into probable issues that can stem from reckless behavior that is not put in check. Just know, man, you're not the only one going through this. Not really. You're far from it. You're not the first person going through gambling issues like this, and you're not the last person going through gambling issues like this. I'm gonna go get Village. See, we make a good teacher duo. Dude, I was just improvising most of my. It's getting a little too dark in here. Let me go turn on the lights. Go check your emails to see if you got anything. See. Open sesame. What the frick is this? God damn it. I told you to get hold of your freaking spending habits. Hey man, Jermaine is taking a long time to get to the Midwest. I might as well just order it now. $26 for a double disc is crazy though.